I was starting to leave less and less material to form rivet heads, and so I want to go back to more of this where I have an oversized rivet head. These are the tools I've been using to form rivets. They say you should leave 1.5 times the diameter of the rod you're using to form the head, but I often find that's not enough material. But leaving more material protruding when hand hammering can make the rivet veer to one side or the other. So this is a very simple rivet heading system I've been working on. I want my rivets to be flathead style, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to play around with the sizing of these pieces. I thought about making this a hardy tool, but I think I'm just going to use it free on my anvil face for now. By the way, my rivet stock here is 8mm. I've been using my stubby hammer here for heading rivets, but I find this older version just works a little bit better with my mechanics. And I now have a YK30 steel stubby hammer, and so I'll give this a go as well. I need to give a shout out to a good customer and supporter, Mike Llewellyn, for his recent, very generous donation to the channel. Support from people like Mike make this channel possible. Thanks very much. Okay, now the main purpose of this video, to give this setup a try. So, not too bad. The basic gist of this is I'm trying to be more consistent when using more material to form larger flathead rivets. I think I need to adjust the size of the header depression, make it not so deep. As it is now, it's 6mm deep, and I think something like 3 or 4 would be better. I decide to take a sliver off the end, and the cut's not going so well, it's veering to one side. So I switched to using my handheld angle grinder with a cutoff disc. What a mistake. The disc bound in the kerf and broke in half. I feel fortunate that it hit my knuckle and didn't sever a tendon or artery. This is a wake-up call to me to not operate in this unsafe manner. So the show must go on, and I reduced the depth to about 4mm. By the way, you see it flaring up because I like to put a squirt of oil in the hole to help with removing the rivet. This is exactly what I want. I want it to be relatively evenly spaced, but thicker so that when I use the rivet to join the tong halves, I can finish it out. And thusly have an oversized rivet head. I directly hand hammer another just for the heck of it. So I'm feeling it, and so I'm going to shut it down for now and pick this up again tomorrow. Please don't be dumb like me. So this is the next day, and I've got my set sorted out. I've got one for working 8mm rods and one for working 5mm rods. And this lower set here is for a customer and has different shank heights. Each bottom piece is oversized by 0.5 millimeters, and you also want to have a punch to expel the rivets. My hand is swollen and it hurts like heck. I went to the hospital just to get an x-ray to make sure no bone is broken. That sound in the background is rain. We're getting a little bit of it since a typhoon is in the vicinity. I'll give the 5mm set a go. I didn't have enough material protruding. With the 5mm one, having the whole 5.5 makes that little piece expand just enough that I'll need much more material. This length should work better. This veered off to one side a little too much. Just for fun, I'll try to flatten one as much as possible with my YK30 stubby hammer. I think this has proven to me that using the pipe piece as a guide with the top piece having a depression is the better, more consistent way to go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.